Hey guys, thank you for watching my last video. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate that. Today I want to talk about honesty and lying and um, what it really means because uh, so my last video was about addiction, and one of the symptoms of addiction is lying. That when you have an addiction, you want to uh, basically not show it, you want to hide it, and so you lie to people and say it's not there. You try to convince people to say it's not really there, especially if the addiction that you have happens behind closed doors. People always try to do things in secret, and so you start keeping secrets, and keeping secrets in a way is a form of lying. And once people ask about the secrets, you try to make up something, make up some narrative to hide it. But I think for myself, I wonder what came first. I wonder if it was addiction or if it was lying. And I look back at my childhood and I think lying might have come first. So I'm really trying to think back, like, do I have concrete memories of when I started lying? And I think 5 years old, I would lie about things like, I don't know, just little things, little things that kids lie about. Like parents ask you, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do that? And you say, no, I did. No, I didn't do that. Yes, I did this, and things like that. And it's clearly a lie. And sometimes parents find out, sometimes they don't. And I think one thing I've realized that with both addiction and lying is that if you get away with it, you'll continue doing it. Um, and if someone keeps getting away with things, is there any point in changing that behavior? Like, you're getting you're getting what you want by being dishonest. um so uh so what is honesty then? Like, obviously it's telling the truth, but I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, how does one fix lying, if it's like really habitual, pathological, uh which I think, to be honest with myself, um I am. I have been, and that's really big for me because I'm starting to. It's not only that light is being shed on my addiction, but it could be that I was even fooling myself that my addiction wasn't as bad as it really was, and because I was trying to fool myself, um, in like smaller ways than I was fooling other people, um, the lying kind of seeped into my brain. And how can I allow that to heal? Well, let's say someone is lying. How do you find out that they're lying? Well, you investigate. Um, if people are good enough at hiding it, um, they will get away with it. But if you investigate really, really well, find all the evidence pointing back to where the untruth is hidden, you'll find it. Eventually, you will find it because it's there. It exists. Whether it's even if it's in the past, there's evidence. It's like the universe, the law of conservation of mass and energy. Like, you can't change that happened, because the results of what happened and the effects of what happened are there. Um, so like I could like blink my eyes right now, and I can tell you, no, I didn't blink, and it's clearly a lie because you saw it. So it's easy to investigate that because you saw it. So in order for a lie to be exposed, there has to be witnesses. And that the commandment is, thou shalt not bear false witness, so that you shall not lie. And I guess what I need to do in order to be honest with myself is look back at my past and uncover lies that I thought were like petty, or lies that I thought were, I don't know. I just need to look. I just need to look at my past. And there's a couple that I can think of. Well, there's one in particular that I can think of. So I was only 13. I was 13 years old. I went to my first like youth Christian youth camp, and they had this activity where during the camp you write a letter to your parents, like telling them about your experience at the camp. And for some reason, I thought it was just some kind of writing exercise. I thought it was like, what would I say to my parents if they were to see this? And I didn't. It just didn't occur to me that I would actually show it to my parents. And at the end of the camp, when my parents picked me up, I flushed that letter down the toilet. I don't know why I did this. I was 13 years old. I thought maybe it was embarrassing for my parents to see something I had written genuinely from my heart. So something, when I was a kid, only 13, there was already something there that made me not want to be seen, that made like my heart just not want to be seen. So some kind of, maybe it was a vulnerability thing. For some reason, I didn't want my parents to see my true self. I don't even remember what I had written. I don't know if it was like good or if it was bad. Obviously, I saw it as a writing exercise. But why would I go through, such effort of like flushing it down the toilet? And then I told them, like, so when my parents finally picked me up, I told my mom, oh, I lost it. She's like, what? You lost it? And she was just really surprised. So I don't know. So probably when I was 13 years old, it was already a habit. Now, like, just like with my addiction, quitting cold turkey, am I going to be able to quit lying cold turkey? And I guess the question is, why did I lie? Well, I think it's because it's like two things. One, there's a vulnerability in, being seen, and being seen for who you really are. And one of the reasons I'm making these videos not only is to document that, my progress, but so that people can see who I really am. And so I can stop fooling people into thinking I'm some, talented, well-spoken, hardworking guy. No, I am just me. I'm struggling. I'm a human being, and there's a lot of stuff I need to fix, just like everyone else. And addiction and lying are like two really, really huge problems that have hurt people in my life, and I'm trying to fix them. I'm trying to get to the root cause. One of them is not wanting to be seen. The other one is like, once you realize that you can hide things with lying, you learn that you can like create a facade, create an impression, try to make a good impression on people, by lying. And what's interesting is like there's parts of it that are real, there's parts of it that are honest, and then parts of it that are not. So I need to look at myself and figure out, what was I lying about, what was I truthful about. So I think maybe the first step for me is to look at like my closest relationships, because I've hurt a number of people. I think a number of people who have gotten really close to me, and I've hurt them because as they got closer to me, they got close to that hidden liar, that hidden person that that was dark and evil and human, like twisted in a way. It maybe not so much evil, but twisted. Ever since my childhood, I started twisting something about reality. I need to fix that. So I'm gonna take a look into myself. I'm not gonna do it all out loud. I'm not gonna just think out loud about my past. Maybe throughout the course of today, while I do my work, I'm just gonna try to get something done today, because it's all about habit replacement, right? So with addiction, I need to replace behavior by doing something else. And right now, considering the situation I'm in, I have all the time in the world to really figure myself out. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna do So throughout today, I'm gonna do some work and reflect on my past lying and how I've hurt people. Okay, so that's my goal today. So thank you guys again for listening. I love you all. God bless you all. Peace out. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.